What's going on, everybody? It's Sean here, and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Nike M2K Tekno in the Phantom colorway. These dropped here in Canada last week on Nike.ca. They retailed for $100 US or 140 Canadian dollars. The official colorway for this shoe is Phantom, Matte Silver, Hyper Crimson, and Oil Gray. The M2K Tekno is a reinvented lifestyle or Nike sportswear take on the classic Nike Air Monarch. With sneaker culture adopting this whole dad wave trend, Nike has decided to capitalize on the recent success of the Nike Air Monarch within the hyped sneaker circles and created this M2K Tekno as basically like a follow-up model. So as you can see, this is a very chunky sneaker. Taking a closer look at the toe box, you can see that this is very similar to the toe box of the Nike Air Monarch 4. In this case, the toe box is constructed out of different panels of synthetic leather. So we have this Phantom, which is kind of like an off-white color in the middle, and then we have this hint of light blue on the sides. This Phantom colored leather extends over and onto the sides of the shoe as well. On the side panels of the shoe underneath the leather, we have this very pale green colored neoprene. And then stitched on top, we have this Nike swoosh found right in the center. If you guys didn't notice, there's also a second Nike swoosh that's smaller in scale. This is embroidered directly into the leather. The tongue on these M2K Teknos is constructed out of mesh and suede, also in this Phantom color. At the very top of the tongue, we have the Nike logo embroidered in silver. This is embroidered in sideways fashion. Overlaid on top of the tongue, here we have this Phantom colored oval shaped laces. Towards the back heel, once again we have this synthetic leather, and then hanging off the top we have this nylon pull tab. These also come with a Tpu Heel Counter. This is done in this orange or bright crimson color, and this actually really helps lock in your foot into the back heel of the shoe. The inner liner of the shoe is lined in this very pale blue color. And then taking a look at the insoles, so these come with a fairly padded insole. At the back heel portion, we have this orange Nike swoosh that's cut off at the very edge. So the upper of these M2K Teknos sits atop this super chunky foam midsole. So the midsole features these different intricate patterns and designs. And as we move towards the back heel, the midsole becomes increasingly taller and taller, but the good thing is it cradles around your foot, so you're not actually elevated as high as it looks. Turning these over to the bottom, so here we have your outsole, which mimics the outsole of the Monarch 4. The rubber on the forefoot is colored in oil gray, and then on the back heel, this is done in black with a Nike logo found in the center. In terms of sizing, so these fit very true to size. So my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and this shoe fit me perfectly like a glove. As I mentioned earlier, your back heel really gets locked into the shoe, and the forefoot is generous enough that it fits wide footers as well. For reference sake, I'm a size 10 in both the M2K Tekno as well as the Monarch. Comfort wise, so as expected with a dad shoe, this is a very comfortable sneaker. The midsole is super chunky and very plush, and while it doesn't feature Zoom Air or anything advanced like that, it's still a very comfortable sneaker for just everyday use or just for walking around. In fact, this shoe was a lot more lightweight than I initially expected. From a quality standpoint, so there's nothing too special about this. The materials feel pretty average. The leather specifically feels pretty poor, but I had no significant complaints with the construction and the materials overall. For a price point of $100 US or 140 Canadian dollars, I feel like this is a very good bang for your buck. So with all that being said, now let me lace these up and show you guys how these look on feet. Whether or not you're a fan or a hater of the whole dad shoe trend, it's still very interesting to see Nike taking advantage of the monarch of all shoes and releasing this Nike sportswear version for the masses. Whether or not this trend continues on into the foreseeable future remains to be seen, but I'm personally very curious to see how long this trend lasts. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the Nike M2K Tekno. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esco8, as well as check out my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys liked this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.